rather than have formal presentations from each of our guests, I'm going to have an opening question for each of them, and we're each going to talk about work that we've been doing with McCormick Support, and in the case of my colleague at the end here, even beyond that for many, many years longer than the rest of us. And I want to talk a little bit about what the Community Media Workshop here in Chicago, based here at Columbia College, has been up to. As Clark already indicated, we work with a couple thousand nonprofits each year. We also do a lot behind the scenes to help journalists discover neighborhood stories. We have from the very beginning published a media guide. It was once 30 pages, is now 250 pages. It's co-branded the last couple of years with McCormick. And we've always had ethnic media in it. That was just a given, along with the community media listings that we had. But with the grant we had from McCormick this past year, we dove in a little bit deeper. And Gordon Mayer will talk a little bit more at a panel discussion we're having tomorrow for those who are here for this gathering about a particular online ethnic media database that we'll be going live with on July 4th. What we discovered is that the 50 or so listings of outlets that we had here in Chicago are really more like 200. And in the course of this research, we've expanded our editorial contacts from 100 to 300. Part of that is we changed some of our criteria by being much more inclusive than we have been in the past. In the past, we knew our customers in the media guide wanted to pitch stories. And not only the Tribune, the community media and broadcast media. So we were looking for primarily English language publications that took news. We've expanded a little more broadly now, where we're including foreign language, and we're including, if not shoppers, at least some other publications, including magazines, as well as the brokered broadcast stations that feature a lot of ethnic media programming, so we can have a much broader list. We don't think there's really been that much of a change in the Chicago ethnic media marketplace, except, as many of you discovered in other places, so much of it is hidden except within the respective community that it's serving. We discovered that when we helped with New American Media, which Sandy Close comes from in California, to host a briefing on flu shots for the Center for Disease Control. And the 30 or so media outlets that came to that briefing were very, very appreciative that for the first time a federal agency, along with the city health agency, actually was paying attention to them and providing information pertinent to their audiences, and with a diverse set of panelists who could speak literally to their different audiences. We do think that since 9/11, the kind of coverage these journalists are doing has shifted a bit from just news you can use, or including that, to a lot more immigration reform, homeland security, visa type issues. There is a high rate of churn in terms of the actual personnel. But it also mirrors traditional media, this sector, insofar as there are very large shops owned by international corporations to mom and pop shops. We think even the mom and pop shops are doing pretty good journalism, but I think they would all really appreciate help on business plans, on expansion, and indeed, depending on the generation of the owners or the operators, more information about online media. We see opportunities for a lot more cross-cultural connecting, and some of our work in the coming year with McCormick Support may be looking at whether